Oh, hello, YouTube. How's all the beautiful people? Well, looky here. Got this SRX95 John Deere with a 12.5 horse Kawasaki. There's the numbers. Yep. He will not start without assistance from some kind of spray. So we are going to get the apron off of it and dig a little deeper, get the carburetor off of it, see what's going on, and go from there. I know it runs like donkey if you have the cover on, so the filter, look at her, look at her. She is in pretty sad shape. She's not letting much air through, so that needs to be replaced. But, yeah, I had the cover off a minute ago to start it. I know it starts, it still doesn't start on its own, so let's, I'll get you set up, we'll tear this crap apart. Well, fellas, upon further investigation, it was going to be easier for me to jerk the carburetor out. Look how nasty that thing is in there, huh? Look at that. Anyway, it's easier to jerk that out than it was to pull that whole body off. So we're going to go with this. We're going to open that dude up, get her cleaned up, and then we'll see where we're at. But I think we're going to be fine after cleaning that up. It did seem like the choke was a little sticky, so maybe it wasn't engaging all the way, which would cause it to not start unless you primed it with something. Well, everything is so damn nasty, and I decided to throw it in this Tupperware with some stale gas. It doesn't burn in an engine very well, but it's pretty good cleaner. Get some of this shit off of here before I tear it apart. Pretty nasty. But doing it this way, I have plans to get a parts washer, but I don't have one, so this is my makeshift parts washer for now. Get it all cleaned up like so. Then when I tear it apart, I don't have all that crap. And when I put it in the ultrasonic, it won't have to run near as long because it doesn't have all this shit everywhere. Much better. Let me go ahead and clean this piece up while we're here. Ain't that nice? Let me blow it off real quick. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Much better. Much muy nada. Where are you going? Alrighty, fellers, let's tear this thing open, shall we? Let me bring my Tupperware back in case she starts pissing. Good gosh. Maybe I can leave that on there. Let's see what we got here. Oh my word. Oh my word. I don't believe that is necessary. There we go. Oh, okay. So there's a chance the inside looks just as good as the outside did. Pretty much. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but pretty much. I really don't want to tear that gasket. It's already having an issue right there in that one spot. Okay. All that. I will dig that gasket and that O-ring or seal out of there before I put it in. Get this wire out of the way. Now, go up here and get the pilot jet real quick. I guess this is the first time I've seen one like this. Alright. I think I can move that out of the way now. Get a flathead. I'll get two of them. How about that? Well, that was loose. Wonder if that's supposed to be the case. Probably doesn't even screw in, huh? Nope. It just sits in there. Just like that. Okay. See if we can break this main. I really don't like the way that screwdriver fits, but I'm willing to bet that one's too grande. Yep. There goes nothing. Did y'all hear that? Didn't sound very healthy, did it? What's going on, man? Well, bright side, it doesn't look like it's falling apart. I just have to find a different screwdriver. Because because that one is just too fat. No, that one's not fat enough. Let's see what this one will allow. Nothing. Dang it. How about this one? No. I'll be back. Let me find the right one. Alright, fellas, I did some soul searching here. And this DeWalt bit set. And it seems to fit in there well, and it is wider than the one I previously used that didn't feel good. So let's see what we got. I don't know. Feels kind of shitty. I guess that's all right as long as it's coming out, huh? Golly, what a piece of shit. I wouldn't mind knowing why they'd make shit like this where you could just barely get it apart. And this is a McCooney carburetor. This ain't cheap knockoff. Just damn. What a struggle. And I got the rag. Okay, well, how about that? Got it out. I think that emulsion tube comes out. Damn, looks like it's got screwdriver slots in it too. I can't tell what's happening. Oh my. Huh. Man, that is terrible. It feels awful. I guess at least it's coming out, huh? May not ever go back in. I wouldn't be so worried about this if, yeah, if there hadn't have been so much junk in that bowl, I wouldn't have worried so much about it, but I needed it out of there. All right, I think that's got it all. Let's, I'm gonna let her soak. I'm gonna get this seal or gasket out of there first. Then I'll let it soak. I'm thinking about taking the wife to eat Pizza Hut or something. I'm hungry. If I can get this out without tearing it up. Might be a miracle. I don't know if you guys can even see what's going on here. Kinda. Screw it, I'm leaving. Alright, I'm gonna let her soak. Get her cleaned up, and then we'll reconvene. Alright. I apologize for the way it's recording. I realized it halfway through the assembly of the carburetor, and then I switch it to the other one. So do not go anywhere, please. Like and sub. Thank you. Looking pucky down in there. I hope these jets go in a little better than they came out. Where it is my spray? Ooh, that works. I might have just screwed up by getting brake clean on these O-rings. We'll find out, won't we? Now I got some spray in here. I'm going to start it with a larger one, if it will allow. And I hope it goes together better than it came apart. Oh yeah. So far so good. Still feels kind of janky, but it's in there. Come on, give it back. Okay, got that one. Let's try this one, shall we? Well, that one don't feel as good. But if I remember correctly, it felt shitty coming out. Get in there. Once you get past that certain point, it ain't bad. But up to that point, it's terrible. Now that has to face a certain direction for that retainer. Try that. Looks like a winner to me. about you? All good? I thought so. Alrighty then. Right in there. What's going on? It's in there. It didn't like it, but it is. I don't really recall which direction this was facing, but I want to say that one. Squirt a little stuff. Help this go in without a fight, maybe. No, it's recording the wrong damn way. Man, I apologize. When I took this solenoid off, you talk about rough, like they had a bunch of thread locker on it. A bunch. Not necessary. We will fix this wire here. Alright, that's got the carburetor back together. Everything's functioning fine. So, what do you say we put it back together? Okay. Well, guys, I slapped it back together. I didn't record it. I was irritated with it just because of the close quarters, if you will. So, now it's time to try it. It's been hours since it ran. It's plenty cold. So, let me get some stuff situated, get the park brake set, and we'll see if she'll fire up on her own. Let me go ahead and get this here clamp out of the way. We don't need that on there no more. There we go. But I got it all back on. The fuel solenoid's in a slightly different location than it was before, but it'll work just fine. There was plenty of wire. Yeah. Okay, so we'll get you set up and we'll get this thing fired up, if it will. All right, let me reach over here and choke it. Make sure the choke came on. I can't see shit. I guess if it starts, it did, huh? Okay, here we go. I got the park brake set. Dirty, rotten whore. Let me turn that choke back off. Maybe it don't like it. Apparently it don't like anything. Let's try choking it again. Understand. Maybe the low's too low. Yeah, I did turn the high low. Alright fellas, that's going to conclude this venture. I can sub. She runs great.